My amazing Geminis, and welcome to your reading, guys. Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a timeless reading. As timeless as your ability to find new creative ways to get out of difficult situations. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what's the message for you over here. The tide is turning, the things are changing within the next 8 weeks to 8 months. You are going to start seeing wonders. There's a big progress in your life that's coming in over here that's beginning very, very soon. Yeah, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. So if something has been feeling stuck, relocation, relationships, money, your business, things are starting to move again. You might have been in this energy of feeling down, of feeling like nothing is happening. Ooh, the universe is bringing you back to the top. You are going to start noticing that people that have wronged you are getting their karma. Another thing with the wheel of karma is that you will see that some people from the past will try to come back. And it's very interesting that you got the Gemini card straight away. Yeah. So it's just the double the confirmation that things are going to start progressing. Things are going to start turning. Even I'm going to tell you this, laws that are going to be made are also going to be in your favor. Yeah. As big as international laws, there's something that's going to be in your favor. The circumstances are going to start changing and they're becoming much more favorable for you. So good news when we're talking about contracts, visas, decisions, when we're talking about getting out of a labyrinth over here. Look at this. So some sort of delay was actually a blessing in disguise. Some sort of delay was actually a blessing in disguise. And for a lot of you, it has to do with love. So maybe some sort of Taurus energy. But what I'm seeing is that you, my darlings, are getting out of the wrong environment where you couldn't meet your person. And it could be a state of mind. Because what I'm hearing is romance, is love, is this energy of best friend, it's this energy of appreciation. And I want to say, for a lot of you, you're going to meet the person that you're meant to be with for the rest of your life. That's it. Yeah? The person you're going to marry, and I want to say you're going to live happily ever after. Whether you believed in it or you didn't believe in it already, you became very skeptical maybe about certain things. But here what I'm seeing is love. Love. True love, not a trauma bond, not a codependent relationship, not an illusion of love, but true and real love that's going to feel incredibly nurturing, that's going to be feeling incredibly giving to you, where you're going to feel fulfilled. And I want to say it's a person who is not going to change. In a sense, you know, that they're not going to pretend to be somebody else to get you and then change when they got you already. No, this person is incredibly consistent. That's what I have with the Taurus energy. This person is coming through with a lot of abundance. This person is coming through with a lot of stability, and this person is going to love good food. So I'm literally seeing the two of you, you know, you're munching on something that's incredibly delicious. Yeah, and you're enjoying yourselves together over here. Beautiful. And I want to say always and forever. It keeps on coming through. Always and forever. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what you look like. Honestly, it's as if some sort of cycle has finished. And your thinking pattern is going to change over here. And by the way, the person could be a foreigner, or the person could have lived in different countries, because I'm getting some sort of international vibe over here for sure. Now, let's talk about your sensual energy. Let's talk about your sexual energy, my amazing Gemini. There's definitely some sort of vibrant spark that turns into this beautiful fire within you that makes you magnetic, charismatic. There's a lot of energy where you are starting to see yourself as somebody who's precious, somebody who has been through a lot of shit. But, you know, you've lived through it and you still retained your beauty, your charm, your charisma, and it's coming to the forefront because it's being amplified by the energy of the person who's coming into your life. Yeah. They're also telling me that there are going to be some sort of change in your character. You're becoming stronger. You're becoming somebody with better boundaries. You are really finding yourself. Like, you're no longer questioning yourself, who you are. You realize that there is like 1,000,001 dimension to you, and this is all you. All aspects of you are you. And you're no longer questioning yourself. Because what I'm seeing is emotional force. It's a different kind of energy that you're going to experience, again, because of love. And love gets you out. So I'm seeing that this person is most likely going to give you some sort of good advice, some sort of guidance, might connect you to the right people. But I'm seeing that you're becoming more sensual. I see that you're becoming more relaxed. I'm seeing that you're incorporating all of your wisdom. You're going to meet somebody who's very honest, and that's beautiful. Because you don't want to play games. You don't want somebody who is confusing you. You don't want somebody who doesn't know what the hell they want. And it's a deep, deep connection. So I want to say, my lovely Gemini, karma is bringing beautiful love into your life. Karma is bringing a way out. And karma is going to show you that despite the feeling of chaos in this world, there is still this energy of divine justice. New strategy, new planning, checkmate, beautiful, thinking ahead, tactics. Oh, this is fantastic. So, I want to say, you know what, my darlings, Gemini, it feels like you are somebody who has a lot of influence, whether you know it or not. Whether with your actions or, through certain connections, there's some sort of different strategy that's coming in. And you outplay some sort of issue, you outplay some sort of people. There's a master plan, a course of action that's being formed where you win. Where you win. And I want to say you're somebody who's meant to become quite powerful and influential in your life. For a lot of you, I do get this energy. But you were, again, afraid, and you thought that maybe your actions weren't giving you the results. But it was just a question of timing. It was a question of being with the right people, the question of changing the strategy. And you're no longer stuck in this labyrinth. No longer stuck in this labyrinth. You've been protecting yourself for way too long. There's somebody who's hurt you, and they're telling me that you've been protecting yourself for too long. Been stuck in a toxic relationship. Somebody was really taking advantage of you for a very long time, and you've kind of detached from the world, felt incredibly secluded. That is coming to an end. You felt like it's unlikely for you to find love, but you're burning this old energy. That's it. You're burning this old energy. And your talent that you were afraid to show comes to the forefront. They're telling me you're going to see things so very differently. And for a lot of you, there's a change in the location that's being shown over here. Maybe you're somebody who's meant to experience life in different countries, in different cities. And right now, you might be focusing on what you have lost, because, like I said, the wheel seems to be going to have been stuck in that down position for quite some time. But now, there's a very big change. You're going to see that this was a win. And that maybe your loneliness is actually freedom. And again, I don't see that you're being lonely for very much longer. Because here you have success, you have good fortune. And it could be with a person, look at this, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This person could be a teacher, an actor, an entrepreneur, an artist, somebody who has something to do with PR, incredibly confident. You might have some sort of fire energy, within your chart. So I want to say it's very upbeat, very upbeat. And it's as if you're going into a new life with a different community, different direction. They're saying keep on moving. Keep on moving, because the solutions are going to keep on coming. And don't be afraid to go back out into the world. They're saying, we know that you've been hurt a lot, but don't be afraid to get back out into the world, because success awaits, love awaits. And let karma do its thing. Trust me, there's divine justice for all. All right, and that's what I see for you, my amazing Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. And guys, take care now. Bye.